This model of the medallion architecture, this idea of progressing from raw data into a different storage medium that gives us the building blocks of data to ultimately the analytical products that we're going to serve to people, is kind of a core foundational design pattern that you see across all these architectures. And I want to actually hone in on the layer that's not talked about often. Silver is where the magic happens. Silver allows us to view our work as data professionals as Legos. I now have what all of those kind of best practices that come from the object-oriented programming world, this idea of classes and building blocks I can reuse. If I start viewing my data that way and then make that accessible, I now can make N number of products and not have to go do through that ETL cycle, extract, transform, and load every time. This pattern is what let us flip that on its head and say, we're going to extract, load, and then transform, right?
Yeah. James, do you feel like organizations are struggling with one of these layers a lot more than the other layer?
Yeah, I would say that the silver is, because a lot of customers don't understand the time and complexity of cleaning data, and that's where that magic happens in the silver layer. Too often they think, oh, the data that I pull in from these systems is fine, it doesn't need to be cleaned. And then they get into it and they're like, whoa, why do we have birth dates in the future? Or why are people 300 years old? And then they don't think about, oh, wait a minute, we're pulling all this customer data and now we have duplicate customers. I didn't realize that was going to happen. Now we have to master data and come up with golden records.